Okay, let's get at it. So, it looks like this is mostly been filled in over here. But it's definitely used up all the stone that's available. So, I am tempted. I don't know if we can edit that area that far over. Ah, we can make it over there. All right, good. So we can do that. Let me turn this on because we don't want to catch the iron. We want just the stuff that, well, you know what? We can do it to here, and we can do around this. So let's see how far we can actually go. Right to there. All right, so we're going to give it a new place to dig. So mining designation and F. So from 4, we're going to go up to there. And down to there. And about to there. Sound good? Yeah, that'll work. So that'll get us more material to go over there and fill that, and then eventually we'll be able to start filling this. Because that's my next goal, is to get this straightened out. But we want to go ahead and finish lining that up first, just because. All right, so we got that going. Tree guy is doing the tree thing. He's almost out of trees from the looks of it. So let's give him some more trees to work upon. That'll work right there. All right. Next thing. I unpaused the conveyor belts over here at our iron production, so we can start building up the conveyor belts and get things automated, keep the trucks from running around at least a little bit. As soon as these ones are done, we can go ahead and do copper and coal as well, and get those ones running. I don't think there's much of anything over here in coal. What I should do, and we won't do it right now, is put down a sorter for coal so that it sorts out the, well, you know what? We can go ahead and put it down. Or sort Bob. And we can chunk it right there. We're going to put on the build mode because we are going to get rid of parts of this because we don't need them. We're going to get rid of all of this. We don't need that. And we don't need that or that. We just need this part. And then we need to tell it we can get rid of the iron ore. So it's just going to sort dirt, rock, and coal. Because that's the only thing that really should be coming out of here is dirt, rock, and coal. And then, yep, reject single load. So there we go. So that one's set up. We don't need to, well, sure. We'll have it resume building it. Because it's only construction 1. We'll have it build the sorter. This stuff we'll get to when we get to it. But first we want to get all of this done first. Alright. So there's that. So now, next thing, research. Let's look at what we want to research next. So we're all the way up to construction 2. And we've got all the conveyor belt stuff in the crop rotation. We've got water. We've got settlement water. I'm going to go ahead and take let's take advanced concrete. Let's take edicts 2, vegetable farming, although we're not going to use it yet. Settlement, what do we got? Housing 2 we're going to take because we're going to start getting up in, and we're going to start running against issues. Advanced logistics. I haven't really used it yet, but we'll take it. Tree planting we don't really need, but what the hell? Retaining walls we might need, and stacker we might need. But honestly, tree planting and custom services, I don't know that we really need them yet. But that's going to put us right up against Research Lab 1. And I'm not ready to build Research Lab 1 yet. So there we go. We got all of our logistics set up that we want. Cargo port, that it requires cargo shipping technology, which we recently got, and Research Lab 2. So we can't make our cargo depot yet, which is fine because we're not ready for it yet. We're not ready to put it down here until we get this squared off. So now, what do we got to do? We got to build a fuel station and a water facility and a groundwater pump for our people. So where is our water? Our water is over here. So let's do the fuel station first. It's going to go up here. What do we got? We got farm, irrigated farms. We'll change over to irrigated farms shortly as well. Water facility. So vehicles should be gas station, fuel station. There it is. All right. So now we got to hook that up to our fluid. And I'm thinking we're going to put it over here, out of the way, but we can run a line to it from right there. And pipe. There we go. Pipe. Get out of that. Unpause both of those. So there we go. That's the fuel station. It's just got connected to fuel storage and diesel. All right. Build the water facility and build the ground pump. So we are going to, because we can still fit another residence block there and whatnot. So we're going to put it right here for now. Added concrete. All right, good. And then we're going to go the agua. And we're going to build a groundwater pump. And we're just going to tuck it in here. It'll access all of that. And then we want pipe out 1, up 5. And then can we go straight with it? No, we can't really go straight like that because there's a tree in the way. All right, we'll go straight down this way. Well, I'd really like to go over here. And I'd really like to avoid my farms. There we go. And of course that likewise means we need to get rid of wastewater. Now we've got wastewater here already, and I think it is set to wastewater. So we can come up here and connect into wastewater. Pipe 1 up 5. There we go. Right? And it jumped it. Good. Alright, so let us go ahead and unpause that. Right, so that is everything we need to do there. Yep. Okay, so that's going to give us the fuel station. That's going to give us the water facility. Now it's just got to have enough pieces, parts to build it. Okay, edicts. Now, what does it take to upgrade this puppy? 45 construction 2s and electronics. We're going to wait because we're not really building the construction 2s as quickly as we'd like to yet. And until we do, so we need to build these ones here to loop that around. Almost ready for that one. There it is. All right, so that's got us producing out of there. So then we need wood coming out. Not ready yet. Output is full, and output is full, so there's 9 of them. We need 12. Oh, how about here? Can we force its hand to get rid of them and start making a full load? There we go. You guys are quick on the pickup. It should pick it up pretty quick here. So I'm a little late on getting this uploaded and what have you today. I've been in bed most of the day today. Yesterday I went and got my follow-up shingle shot, and my God, it knocked me on my ass. I hope somebody got the license plate of the truck that ran me over, because something beat the hell out of me with a 2x4. Still not feeling great, but feeling a little better than I was, man. The first one was not bad at all, but I guess that's the one that teaches your immune system, and then the second one reinforces it. And my God, it was ugly. Every joint in my body hurt, every muscle in my body hurt. Not fun. Is what it is, man. All right, so how are we doing over here? Are we almost filled in? Looks like we are filled in. So I guess if we are filled in, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna go get gas. Okay. But it looks like that's pretty well filled in. Maybe there's a spot here that could use it. We'll go ahead and do that. And then what we want is I want all of this all the way across here at that level. And we can do leveling designation, and that'll dig and fill. And if there's anything there that's got to be dug and filled. Because this is where I want to put my cargo dock. I think we might actually want to go all the way out to this tip, if we can. Yeah. We can fix that. All we gotta do is do that. There we go. Right? Right. Okay. That's taken care of. Because that will potentially give us enough room for 2 over here. But I want 1 because I want to be able to bring in my oil over here. And then we can go from there with the other one. So we are full up on housing. That's paused. Can we do the population growth edict? Yes, we can. Because we're 0 housing. We got no more room right now. No room at the inn. Pre-harvesting. Get rid of those as well. All right, where are we at down here? Still not. Can we boost that? Can we afford it? On Unity, it looks like we can. Get these guys going and automate it, and it's going to save a lot of these trucks running around. guess we should pause the ones that aren't going into anything. And we are going to want to copy these two and stick them here. All right, we can build our houses bigger. All right, so now we're losing 0.01. We can run it for a while. How are we doing over here with the water facility? Can we, apparently you can't do a unity boost on that. Huh. Interesting. Can you do a unity boost on this one? You can, but we can't. And we can, but we can't. That's interesting you can't do it on the pumps. Wonder why. I don't know. That's okay. So do we want to go ahead and upgrade one of these now? No, because they take construction twos. We don't want to start snagging up the construction twos yet. We want what we need first. Electronics. Well, what if we boost that for the time being? How much does that take to build? Can we build that? We can build a second. And that recipe, electronics, signed routes. Yep, okay. And we'll figure out how to do this. I don't know yet how to do it. We'll figure it out. Looks like we're keeping up on maintenance, which is a good thing. I don't mind that it's building this, because this needs to get built as well, because we need this to increase in speed too. I guess we can go ahead and check on our boat. Yep, we can check on our boat. Okay, so we had a battle there. Go here and explore this one. I kind of learned my lesson of not getting too far ahead of myself and building too many things at once, and all of a sudden it bites you in the ass. So we're kind of taking it a little at a time. I imagine. Well, we got plenty of iron. See, iron is not the issue. We got plenty of iron. We got iron on the belt. We're not hurting on iron. Otherwise, I'd go ahead and build these three. Alright, so we got retaining wall now. That's good. We got advanced logistics now. What do we got? Retaining walls, new message. Okay. Alright, better to have more food than not enough food, right? Come on, guys. Yeah, alright. Where was that? So we can't get to any of this. We can get to this one and these two. Come on, why are you not... Okay, concrete. Concrete. Are we not producing concrete over here? We are producing concrete, just not producing it the way we'd like to be producing it, which would be this way. Agua. Alright. Well, problem is can't tap into the groundwater. We could, I suppose, add a rainwater harvester. The problem is they only do us good if it's raining. But it will be better than nothing, I suppose. Oh, the water stuff cannot be boosted. Good to know. Now, we do need to unboost this puppy. Copper. Well, we got a shit ton of copper here. So why aren't they bringing it to me? I don't know. I guess because they're busy. All we need is a couple of lifts in a couple of places. What if we high priority the building of these two? That will bring that in. High priority this one. That'll speed up our electronics. Then we can high priority these guys. All right. Boat is home. Let's go here. What do we got? Stacker. Where are we at? Tree planting. Then custom services, then the research lab. Why are you sitting here if these guys need copper? See, this I don't understand. I guess he can't reach this guy? fine. That guy can be reached. Location explored. Found some loot, hooray. Now it's just a matter of the copper, and this has got crap to, oh. Until such a time as this is built, it doesn't make sense to keep the copper in there. Same goes for this. And this. I know. We can live with that. So that should start with the electronics again, which should start these guys back up. Which will get these guys going. So I think we can unboost these guys. There seems to be plenty of them in there. There's something I didn't realize until just recently. And I tried doing it, and it didn't make sense why it wasn't working until I read the stupid instruction form. These balancers can't connect directly to a building. They have to have a belt into them or a pipe into them, which I did not know. I found that out the hard way when my shit wouldn't work. So keep that in mind. You cannot. Now the lifts you can, but the balancers you can't. They've got to go into a pipe. They can't go into a building. Kind of stupid, but it is what it is. That's the way it's set up. Not stupid, just irritating, I guess, which is what I tend to refer to things as when they irritate me. All right, is this at a 1? That is at a 1. There it is. All right, so that should be everything needed to do that. Now we can bring this up. We can bring this up. And they'll get supplied. Let me guess, potatoes. Bring this one up. Then we want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If we get them built, then all of that stuff is taken care of. And then this will start pumping these out a lot faster. All right, how are we doing down here? Have we started filling in over here yet? Oh, we need to do a... Well, we've got the sorter over here. It can take it to that sorter because he's starting to dig into the... he's starting to dig into the iron. So let us... cut that off. Get him away from the iron. And prioritize looking for rock. All right, no research. Research the lab. And then maintenance depot 2, because we need the maintenance. Cargo port, pipes 2. Advanced diesel. Power generation 2, because it's going to have us doing that. Basic desal. Good enough. Storage 2. All right. Are you guys about done over here? Looks like everything over here is built and these guys are cooking along. So now, can we? We cannot. But we can get them to do them sooner. All right, so that should get all of that running. Oh, this one's still waiting. Well, since we upped those ones, we'll put that one to urgent. What are you guys waiting on? Electronics. What are you guys waiting on? Copper. So the next thing we got to deal with is getting copper moving. Why are you not doing copper? You're full. Oh. Well, you suck. Hide you in there. We just need one. All right, let's Urgent that. I mean, honestly, there is no reason. All right, can we trade with you guys? Will you give us electronics? You will not give us electronics. You will, on the other hand, give us some copper. We'll take some copper just to get the thing going. Let us, if that's going to be the case, let's pause these so that it doesn't send it there and it sends it over here, because this is where we need it most, because it can't get the copper out, cannot import, cannot export. Well, we want to export right now. Now we cannot export. All right, there we go. The lab, we got to upgrade the lab. That should start to give us the electronics we need. That we can build that one piece of belt. All right, you're building. So very soon we should be able to there it is. All right. Now we got our copper fixed. Now we can unpause that. We can unpause this stuff. Get our ironworks going. All right, that recipe set, that recipe set, that recipe set, that recipe set. Set recipe, that recipe, that. Right? Right. And now we've got this set to bring in as much as possible, bring in as much as possible. Okay. Unpause building that, because we're going to need the maintenance. Now that we got all these belts. Right, right, okay. So there's that. Copper is now actually going. How is this over here? We don't have that built yet, and we don't have that built yet, and we can't build either of them. All right, you're doing okay. Are you filling in down here yet? You are. Good. So we can pause these guys since they're not doing anything for us right now. All right, go here. What do we got that we can do now? Research lab, housing, trees. All right, there we go. So I think we got that going. It'd be nice when you can start to just have the coal going without a truck. What did we get? Anything? Good, we got wheat seeds. Alright. Alright guys, so basically now we're just kind of waiting on this stuff to finish up building all these belts, and we don't need to sit around and do that on camera. I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode. I'm going to get all these belts built in all of the plants, and we'll move on from there. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.